Glad, I'm happy. I'm about to start my stream. It's running a little late. I had a few things I had to get out of the way first, but I'm about to start my stream. Sorry. It'll be just a moment. I'll be right with you guys. I also will have to leave in a moment, so I have food getting ready. So I'll pause when my food is done. I'll let you guys know when I'm gonna go run and get it.
All right, almost there. Let's get this thing started. Wait a minute. Hold up. All right. So it looks like we are ready to go. I was just checking up on a few things, just trying to make sure that everything is good to go and ready. I have my setup on my PC and on my phone right now, so I am watching myself. And that seems a little out there, but I hope everybody's had a great day today. This is going to be a little weird because there's a lot of positivity, happy attitude, spunkiness, and I hear that's a good thing. Everybody needs a little bit of positive in their everyday lives. Little positivity here, there. It it costs nothing. It really doesn't. Like it doesn't cost a thing to just be nice. Doesn't cost a thing to be nasty either, except for the consequences afterwards. But it doesn't cost anything to be nice, except for some of the consequences afterwards. But that's literally on them. They're choosing to pay that back with nastiness. But how is everybody doing today? I hope everybody's enjoying their Sunday. Y'all did your thing. You enjoyed the weather, had a great time. We are currently located in central United States, Oklahoma City. But we are getting ready to jump in here. Look at my dude. He looks so cool. I like his beanie. It took me a while to find one of these. If you guys have been watching my stream, so like it took me a while to figure out where to get a beanie. I took it off of an idiot that I shot. He had it coming, and I needed his stuff. But you know, that's how the game goes. But let's get into the stream. So last we left off, we were doing a tracker mission. We did a little bit of the main mission. We did a bit of the faction mission. And now we are going to leave it here, get back onto this little faction thing because we found out a bit of a conspiracy. And let's go and see how far we can take this.
Well, what a pleasant surprise.
I wasn't supposed to come back alive.
You and Hadrian were headed for Londinian of all places. I presumed you must be onto something big. Did you find what you were looking for?
Oh, we did, and a whole lot more. I really want to be very snarky with him. Don't play dumb. We know you were behind the attacks on New Atlantis and Talsetti. I don't know. Is there anything you want to tell me about your time in Londinian?
Good news, then. So, what exactly are you doing here? Plenty still to be done in defeating the Terramorphs, no?
We found a recording of you discussing the use of Terramorphs as a weapon. I know you're involved in attacking Talsetti and New Atlantis. Okay, so we're going to avoid directly attacking him.
Did you? Well, I don't know what you think you heard on this recording, but I sincerely hope you didn't come to the wrong conclusions. After all, given the Cabinet's current state of anxiety, they might misinterpret such a discovery to mean I could have been involved with the attacks. Perhaps I can convince you to keep this among us.
Alright. Yeah, okay. So let's see. It's, no more lies. Confess or I turn over what I found. Sorry, I'm telling the Cabinet what we learned. Consider this your chance to come clean. I've got no plans to tell anyone. I just want to know the truth. You really don't know anything about the attacks? Is that what you're claiming? Alright. See, this is going to be a little complicated for me right here. I don't trust him. But then again, I don't trust a lot of people on here. So, let's see how far this is going to go because
Undivided attention.
I do have your undivided attention. I'm contemplating this conversation, sir.
You know you're far more clever than I expected. You want to hear the words, then?
Yes!
I did it. The Terramorph attacks on Tau Ceti, New Atlantis, my doing. Years of coordination between my associate and I. Figuring out how to deploy the Lazarus plant's pollen outside of Londinian. Learning to synthesize it. Use it as a weapon. Now, being as clever as you are, I'm sure you have thoughts on why I might do such a thing.
I do. That's actually not the first thing that comes to mind because you're a madman and a murderer and you live to sow death. To work on something that long, this seems personal.
Couldn't be more right. discovered the plant, I did consider handing over what I'd found, but we were at war. And I couldn't risk information that dangerous falling into the wrong hands. So I ordered the bombing of the Londinian spaceport, fixing two problems at once: halting the spread of the city's terramorph outbreak, and sealing away knowledge of the plant's potential.
Please, no secret is so dangerous that you can justify condemning so many lives.
Simple to say now, but with the outbreak raging from a barely understood source, the moment demanded quick action. So I did what was required. I removed the dangerous variable from an already catastrophic war. But then, as the war ended, my trial, my execution, I made a decision. After all, I'd given everything for the colonies. My life as I knew it included. And what did I get in return? Was there any effort by the UC to protect my legacy? My daughter's legacy? No. We were sacrificed when all we did was serve. So I kept what I'd learned and arranged the attacks to set things right again. My daughter, she becomes a hero. I become a trusted advisor, having found Kaiser, the research team, and cement my new position of influence when I hand them the name of the person responsible for the attack on New Atlantis. The dear departed Dr. Reginald Orlays, the associate who aided me all these years, and whom I always slated to take the fall. What luck he was stopped dead before he could hurt anyone else. His decades on the run brought to an end by another unlikely hero. You.
You psycho, you set me up! Oh, so you murdered UC citizens because of some slight against your honor? You're sick. Oh, so I'm just your cleanup crew. You must think you're very clever. Orleans? Why does that name sound familiar? How could you have coordinated all of this from in here? And why the hell do you care if UC wants you as an...
It wasn't easy.
I was gonna
But
say.
the beauty of being loathed is that people will do whatever they can not to deal with you. They wanted to pretend I didn't exist. And so I used their blind eye to my advantage. Still, establishing a back channel to Orlays via the UC recovery teams was painstaking work. I've led campaigns less nerve-wracking. They believed they were luring in wanted criminals, but were in fact delivering precisely encoded slates, filled with instructions invisible to any but their recipient, dropped off at just the right moments to fall into the proper hands. Oh. But as you can see, ultimately effective. Captain, please. You've benefited here as much as I have. Maybe more. It's why I had Orlays reprogram Kaiser. Had that old machine guide you to where I found the plant all those years ago. I went to great lengths to ensure your and Hadrian's success. And look at the results. I know for a fact the Cabinet's planning to honor both you and Hadrian once this is all done. Isn't that preferable to languishing away in obscurity? Running jobs on the tail end of nowhere for the Vanguard? With only the vague hopes of perhaps earning the right to buy a home in the well someday.
They'd be honoring me for cleaning up your mess? If you're waiting for me to say thank you, you're going to be here a while. mm, I suppose there have been some benefits to all of this.
You're being honored only because I arranged the situations where it could happen. Be grateful. And let's not forget the importance of our actual endgame. Eliminating the terramorphs. Securing knowledge of the Lazarus plant. What we've set in motion is going to protect thousands, maybe millions of lives. I'm simply requesting one more life be protected. Mine. I've already sent along the evidence of Orleza's role in the attacks to the cabinet, leaving out my own involvement. All I ask is that you confirm as much to the cabinet. Tell them that it was Orlez and Orlez alone. After all, I do still have a long list of threats to the UC. This needn't be the end of our good works together. Splendid. Then I won't keep you.
Is it? I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lie because I am throwing this sixth psychopath under the bus. Yeah, I'm throwing this sixth psychopath under the bus. Cause, nah, this dude is crazy. He a bit on the cray side, and it's so not good.
Welcome back. I'm ready.
Thank you. Alright, we're gonna get on here. We're gonna get in the elevator. Apparently, we have to go to the cabinet. We're gonna pause it here for just a moment, and I will be right back. Alrighty, we are back. I hope that you guys are having a great Sunday still. I just had to go grab my food. Sorry for the wait. I am really hungry. My schedule so far is... My work schedule is pretty good, but my streaming schedule is definitely off right now. Because I know I'm supposed to be trying to finish up my stream on Twitch with the Hogwarts Legacy. People ask for that one, and it is still, like I've said, a complicated game for me to get through because Hogwarts is not where my brain seems to run through.
Hello. Perfect timing. We just got in. So on our end, good news. The microbe and the Aciles are both as effective against heat leeches as they are against terramorphs.
Means either plan should work for clearing those critters off our worlds.
Considering what the Lazarus plant is capable of, I don't think we can deal with those things fast enough. I already sent along info to the cabinet to get them up to speed. So what about your end? Did you find anything? Did my father tell you what he knew about the Lazarus plant? I knew it. The second I heard that recording, I knew... Why? Did he say why he did it? It takes some deeply twisted logic to think anything did more harm to the Sanan name than him. Well, once we inform the cabinet, they can ensure he won't be able to do anything like this ever again. I'm sure he did. But he killed dozens of people. And I'm not about to let him get away with something like that. So I guess that gives us our final answer. Nothing left to do but head in and see what the cabinet thinks of it all. Unless there was more to discuss. This might be our last opportunity to talk things through before the cabinet weighs in on a decision regarding the terramorphs. They are.
Microbe needed minimal adjustment to account for heat leech anatomy.
And the Aciles seem like they're even better at tracking leeches than morphs.
Hell of a sight to watch, though, when they catch them. Like an open airlock guzzling angry spaghetti. Microbe is gonna make the cleanup a whole lot quicker. If we're concerned about this Lazarus plant getting deployed again, that's the way to go.
The cabinet can secure the Lazarus plant, and then we're not risking any surprises when it comes to dealing with a microbe.
You're being paranoid. You know the science. You know we can make this safe.
I do know the science. I also know math. And a 1 in a million chance of a mutation isn't 0. So I guess we're still in discussion. Probably best at this point to let the cabinet weigh in. See if they have a preference.
True. And getting their opinions might help a little bit, but we also got some other ones.
Asylees aren't hostile to humans, but they are megafauna. If someone decides to pick a fight with one, it could get ugly. But they've already been spread far and wide once before when the UC was raising them as livestock, so the risk of introducing them to new worlds is minimal. Using them to clean up the terramorphs and leeches, though, it's not going to be nearly as expedient as the microbe would be. Given what we know now about the Lazarus plant, the speed of the job does matter. But going with the Asylees, we're at least dealing with known risks. It's hard to know. Unlike my father, the cabinet aren't butchers. But killing UC citizens, along with everything else he's done, is unforgivable. But if you're really that concerned, you could request they be lenient. They might be willing to spare him. Then here we go.
We're going in. We've discussed what we needed to discuss. It's showtime. Come on, Lee. Lee, I need...
Well. Understood.
Thank you, Lee.
Welcome back, all of you. I wish we were meeting under better circumstances. But according to Hadrian's report, and the second one I just received, it seems the Terramorph attack on New Atlantis was no random occurrence, but a planned strike. Is what I'm reading here true?
My God.
An attack? Using terramorphs? How is that possible?
You will all receive a full briefing once we're done here. So then, is what the second report claims correct? Did Reginald Orlays commit these attacks, Captain?
Orlays? It's true, ma'am. I heard the recording myself. My father figured out how to use terramorphs as weapons.
He did what?
That's impossible. He doesn't have the kind of access to...
Clearly, he made his own access, Chief Sarkin. Madam President, I have been saying for years that not dealing with that man was gonna end in tragedy.
Enough! I hope everyone here understands that what has just been shared is a state secret of the highest order. This information does not leave this room. Now, that's quite the accusation you're leveling, considering Francois Sanon has not left containment for the better part of 2 decades. You have evidence to back this up?
It just transformed. A terramorph out of thin air. An invisible weapon. No planet would be safe.
Heavens help us. Is that actually him?
I'd know that voice anywhere. That's Francois.
He knew they could do this, and said nothing.
He's a sociopath. Plain and simple, ma'am.
Officer, please collect that recording.
Yes, ma'am. Begging your pardon, Captain.
We'll, of course, be launching a full investigation into how this could have happened. though I have little doubt the Admiral will be quick to share all he knows on the subject once confronted with that recording. Chief Yassine, can you send one of your interrogators to have a little chat with the Admiral?
I'll issue the order immediately.
Good. Combined with everything else
I
you
feel
all
like
have
something
uncovered.
bad is about to happen.
Well, I don't think the United Colonies can thank you enough. We failed the people of the colonies by not dealing with Vavictus sooner. I intend to rectify that mistake immediately. That's truly disconcerting to hear. But cutting off Vavictus' contact with the outside world is likely to be just the beginning of his punishment. I'm not sure I see why someone with UC blood on their hands would merit leniency. But I will note your request when the decision is made. Now, with our villain unmasked, we can attend to the other matters at hand. With the threads you've brought together here, the Lazarus plant, the attacks, the heat leeches, the three of you have likely spared thousands of lives. But it now falls to the cabinet to ensure this can never happen again. As such, the cabinet will be securing the Lazarus plant on Londinian. All materials related to the plant will be classified to ensure no one else learns its true nature.
A sound decision, Madam President. Tell the Freestar Collective. Wow. So they have another tool to utilize against us?
I'm in agreement. I fail to see the value here.
That is an interesting idea. A grand gesture to further display this cabinet doesn't think like those of the past.
The observers on Mars have proven such a gesture can bear fruit.
So, you want us to make nice with the Collective by sharing our state secrets?
No, I want us to display plainly the UC's actual intentions, that the plant will never be used as a weapon again.
That does sound worthwhile, Chief Kulkarni. Very well. We'll get the Collective involved in the management. Thank you for the suggestion, Captain.
You're welcome.
So then, to our final topic. The Cabinet has agreed to implement a plan that will deal with the Terramorph, and now also Heat Leech presence on human worlds. In fact, we've already begun enacting measures to check all UC ports and settlements for undiscovered nests. But we all understand this is only a partial solution. The project we're embarking on will be a long and difficult one. So our first step must be deciding how exactly this all will be handled.
Madam President, this microbe is clearly too much of a risk. The Aseles are the safer approach.
To someone with limited knowledge of biology, perhaps? The technology behind the microbe is solved science, Madam President. It isn't dangerous. Using it to wipe out the Terramorphs would be the quickest path to protecting humanity.
And fast results always lead to the best outcomes, don't they?
As you can see, there remains debate among the Cabinet. We were hoping your group might issue a recommendation. Major?
We've been having similar debates ourselves, but the captain has yet to weigh in.
I see.
Oh, come on!
Captain, I know this may not be your area of expertise, but we'd like to know your take on the matter.
I'm in full agreement. No need be delving into unpredictable sciences.
And Major Sanan? Dr. Walker, you'd find this acceptable?
We trust the captain's judgment.
Then the matter is settled. We'll begin the process.
We're thinking long term. We're thinking long term. Yes, this can kill them, but it's untested. It is untested. We don't know.
Making you three the founding members of the TMD. As befits such a group, the cabinet wanted to display its gratitude. Today, we will be adding 3 new Class 1 citizens to our ranks.
Class 1? For the 3 of us? Are you joking?
What he means to say is, thank you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
You all have earned it. Now, there's much to be done. Major Sanan, Dr. Walker, I hope you two are willing to continue your efforts, spearheading the TMD's research on Mars.
We'd be honored, ma'am.
As for you, Captain, the Vanguard will be providing much of the on-the-ground support for the TMD. As a member of both the Vanguard and the TMD, I believe you'll have your pick of duties. Speak to your commander, Tuala, if I recall correctly. He should be able to provide you with assignments going forward, plus help you collect the benefits that come with being named Class 1. On behalf of the whole of the United Colonies, you have our sincerest gratitude. This meeting is adjourned.
Oh my god. Alright, that was kind of freaking awesome. that was kind of freaking awesome. We stopped the psychopath. I know I lied to him, but you know what? I don't care. He killed millions of people just to hide his stuff.
Well, the TMD has a long road ahead of it, but the results will be worth it.
When the galaxy learns the truth about heat leeches, they're gonna be begging for our help. And we have plenty of tools to convince the Stoic.
Yeah, we do.
Is mining on the schedule today? You're right. It's time to go.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
And it's a work in progress, dude. It's a work in progress. Sorry about that. I got people who are messaging. I'm trying to get back to them. This stream's not going to be very long. I already know that. But now I have some side jobs. I have some other missions. And this is going to be really enjoyable for me. So, let's see what we've got here. Further into the unknown. Alright, so we have completed our faction mission. So we are no longer just part of the Vanguard. We are now part of a much deeper faction. But we do got a couple of little miscellaneous missions. And then we have activities. These are small little things here and there. Just tiny things that we've picked up, little activities that can turn into either factions or other stories. So, but let's go get some more powers. That seems first contact. Oh, we can join the UC police. We can join the UC police. Alright, so how about we go to our ship, get some of these out of the way, go find more powers. We can always go get more powers, but let's do the UC police since we have that here. And we could also pick up one of these missions while we're here too.
Well, I've got to say, this is a first. I've never had a class 1 citizen in my ranks before. Congratulations, Captain. No need to thank me. You brought this on yourself. I've already gone ahead and processed your Class 1 benefits. All UC goods and services should now have a thanks for protecting the colonies discount. And the credits should be in your accounts now. But to get into your penthouse, you'll have to pay a visit to the Aphelion Realty office. They should be able to grant you access.
I got a penthouse? Hold up. I got my own place. That's incredibly generous. Glad to see the UC give credit where credit's due. Rather drink engine oil than live in New Atlantis, but at least the price is right. Where's this realty office?
Just out the front door and across the plaza, by the embassies. Look for the Aphelion sign.
Will do.
Higher-ups wanted to make sure you know how much they appreciate what you've done. But with all that squared, it's time to get you a new assignment. There are your standard Vanguard missions, putting those pilot skills to use defending UC space. Or you could help the TMD in cleaning up terramorphs. Oh, and I got a request from Dr. Walker. Wanted your help collecting biological samples to keep an eye out for any, new alien threats on the horizon. Any of those missions call to you?
I'm ready to take on the Terramorphs. Actually, I'd like to start by helping out Percival with these new alien threats.
Sure. You'll have all the specifics. If you find yourself looking for more work, you know where to find me.
Alright. Let's go find this place. We gotta go. They said across the way near the embassy. Aphelion sign. Armistice Archive.
It's a buyer's market right now. Good time to make a move.
Well, well, if it isn't the United Colony's newest Class 1 citizen. You've made quite a name for yourself in New Atlantis. In fact, the higher-ups want to thank you for your dedicated service by giving you one of the nicest pieces of real estate in the city. It's a premium penthouse at the top of Mercury Tower. Best location in New Atlantis, in my professional opinion.
What do you say? It'll just take a second to get you registered as the owner.
Great! You're in for a real treat. It's one of my favorite apartments in the city. Okay, you're all set. Your new home's located in Mercury Tower in the residential district. You'll love the place. It has a gorgeous floor plan and an unbeatable view of the city. Now that you're an owner, I'm sure I'll be seeing you around town.
Mercury Tower in the residential area. Commercial district. Residential is this way. Alright, let's see.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
Mercury. Wow, this is Richie!
Definitely better than the last Interceptor.
But why did they replace the handler? I thought the actress was amazing.
And I got a penthouse? Dude, my place is bitchin'. Is this the bedroom? This is the bedroom. This is a bedroom. There's my balcony. Dude, my kitchen. Fridge. Okay. This is my pantry? I could put all my storage stuff in there. Alright. Alright, closing the front door. Dude, are you guys watching this? I have a penthouse. I've never done this before. What's this one? My bathroom! I hope that's not a bidet. I don't want to get splashed in the bum bum. More rooms? Another bedroom. The main bedroom. With a balcony. Oh. I can see my ship from here. This is gonna sound stupid. Lynn, get in here. Okay. And I got my own bathroom here. So there's an extra room just in case I have a roomie. I got an extra bedroom. All right. This is, and privacy. There's privacy. Look at this. Walk around the corner, take a deuce. Nobody can see me while washing their hands. The shower's all the way over there. Yep. My girl Alex is gonna be moving in here with me. Alright, come on, Lee. Laundry room. I can clean my clothes. I have my own laundry room. No, you don't need to go in there. There's no need for you to open that door. And I have 3 rooms. Alright. So this penthouse has 3 rooms. Lee! I know, it's Lynn, but still, she's getting called Lee right now. Come on, Lynn. Alright, so here's the hallway bathroom. There is my bedroom. This is definitely my bedroom, all the way down over here. Laundry room right here. There's a large bedroom right there. Hallway bathroom, kitchen, patio. Look at the living space right here. Look at this. And then this room right here, which I'm pretty sure is a closet, but it could be converted into a bedroom. You never know. Look at the view. Alright, this is absolutely beautiful. I'm having such a great time in this penthouse. The only downside is I actually have to decorate it. Alright, I know this is off screen. I'm gonna have the greatest decorator ever decorate this penthouse. She's gonna have free range on whatever she wants. This is our penthouse. This is our penthouse, people. We did the main faction mission for the UC, and this is our penthouse. This is the reward. We got a penthouse. This is beautiful. Now we just need furniture. I'm gonna go buy some furniture. I will buy furniture, and then I will have the greatest decorator ever decorate this place. She's gonna love this. She's gonna enjoy doing all of this. Come on, Lynn, let's go. I gotta lock my door. Come on. Thank you. That was beautiful. All right. And I know that they said we can get some free ships in places, but that was wonderful. Now I just need to... I probably should tell Constellation, hey, I'm most likely moving out. Actually, not really, because Constellation's right there. Having my own place, me and Alex having our own place would be great.
I'm meeting my girlfriend for drinks.
So, let's see what we've got here. We're going to take a little trip in our favorite rocket ship. We're not gonna little Einstein this thing, but let's go to the Constellation area.
Something to report?
No, but I'm about to drop some stuff off. I know. My carrying capacity, okay. It slightly went up just because I got exhausted. You know we're gonna have our workbench in there because I got to get some points into crafting. But okay, that is a nice penthouse. That is. I prefer building my own house on a settlement of my choosing, my own planet, but you know, that is a really nice penthouse. I've never gotten that before. Why is it so quiet in here? Where is everybody? Permanently reduce fall damage. I could have picked that up earlier. Yeah, Lynn, that's what we've got there.
I am at your service, Captain.
True! I have a robot! He's not a combat class robot, but I got a robot. Technically, Constellation has a robot. Alright, I know what to do. I know what to do. I know what to do. Alright. So that was fun. We did throw the bastard under the bus. We already planned on throwing him under the bus. We were contemplating and we had to think it through. But yeah, no, throwing him under the bus was definitely the way to go.
How are you?
Welcome back. I'll see you later.
Actually, where is she? Oh, no.
How are you, Dusty? I'll make sure things are in order there.
Okay, so we're able to assign people to things. Let's see. System, database, stats, character stats. Alright. So I did tell a friend of mine that I was going to check out my stats and see where my background and my mutations are. So, damage resistance. So, physical damage reduced by 169. EM damage reduced by 191. Energy damage reduced by 191. Thermal. Airborne bacterial. I really need to work on that one. Background. Beast Hunter from the Ashta of Aquila to the terramorphs that plague the whole of the settled systems. Hostile alien life bounds. You've learned the skills to track them, find them, and take them down. Yep. Because I knew I was going to want this time after fighting that terramorph, but you know, it's the way to go. And then my traits, which I probably will change my trait because that hero worship. I have no idea where my adoring fan is at. And I hope he doesn't plan on moving into my house because I don't want him moving in. Because if he moves into my penthouse, we're going to have issues. Alien DNA and Terraforma. So. Oh, wait a minute.
Nice to see you.
I remember I have the ability to sense life. All kinds of life. Okay. I'm good on my carrying capacity for now. Okay. So, let's see. We dropped off Lynn. I'm gonna go get my partner. And then we are going to head off to...
I'm sorry. Heat leeches can turn into what?
Terramorphs.
Giant carapace-encrusted tanks. Hence the new scanning protocols. On our watch, no heat
I love his description of that.
Understood.
So, heat leeches can turn into what? It's like giant tanks. Oh, wait a minute. In Paradiso. Okay. Alright. So, I'm guessing that the mission I wanted to grab... Speak with Percival. Okay. Talk with Barrett. Alright, I guess we're gonna want to get rid of some of these side quests. Speak with Trevor. I don't know who you are, Trevor, but we'll speak with Trevor.
Heard the cabinet's assembling some kind of anti-terror unit.
Yep, anti-terramorph unit. And guess who's in charge of it? Mawa. We are officially, and my class is Beast Hunter. So of course they're gonna be like, hey, we're gonna send you to hunt a bunch of different kinds of aliens. Yes! I'm getting paid by the government to go hunt aliens down now. It's all because I'm awesome.
Hello.
You know what? We can do this without our partner. She deserves a break. She works really hard. She really does. She works really hard. And honestly, I'd be dead without her. So, we will pick her up. We will get her back, and then she can stay over in our penthouse, and that'll be her home for a while, cause she gonna live with us. She gonna live with us, and I mean that. Like, she gonna be my roommate. I might be able to get another roommate just because, like I said, I can convert that one room into a third room. It's probably just a closet. Okay, so Trevor, where is, of course. You know what? Let's go. Welcome to Mars. Hold up. Is Pluto here? I gotta land on Pluto. We're in the solar system, in the Milky Way. I gotta land on Pluto. Wait, how much money do I have now? I need to know how much moolah I got. I need information on my monies. I need to run out of oxygen one more time. Actually, I can do that now. Alright, but we're going to leave it here for now, and I'll get back.
eyes peeled for signs of terramorph activity. After what happened to our forces in New Atlantis, we need to be extra vigilant. Keep a lookout. Notify us if you see anything suspicious.
Hey, I know another tracker when I see one.
Just a heads up. UC Science Division's apparently going to be coming through to sweep the Legion.
For years, Allied Armaments has been the premier supplier of private firearms. But this coveted position may be slipping. Laredo Firearms has been ramping up production in Aquila City and are taking away market share. And it's not just Laredo that's a threat. Core Kinetics and Combat have been taken.
Alright, so I'm gonna get off of here. I found Trevor. So next time we jump on here, we're gonna do a couple of the side missions, and we're gonna talk to Trevor to see what he's up to over here in Mars. So we're gonna be hanging out on Mars in our own little Milky Way solar system, and we're gonna do a couple of odd jobs here. So let's see what we can pick up later when we get back. But we're going to stop here, save it here, and we're going to let you all go. Thank you all for joining and jumping in and enjoying the stream. I absolutely appreciate it, and you guys are the best. So thank you, and I hope you guys have a great night. Bye.